Good morning, everybody.
Hola.
We are sharing our breakfast this morning so y'all can get some inspiration. So we had some leftover brisket from last night. And so
Look at that, y'all.
Buddy chopped it all up this morning and reheated it all back up. He put a little bacon grease in there and everybody had some of that. I don't eat for like another hour, so I haven't eaten yet. But and then scrambled eggs from the farm. You know, it just does remind me that how important our chickens have been in this whole process, because we have about 90 laying hens out there, and we've built that flock up in the last couple years to those numbers, just hatching out our own eggs. And we actually are hatching out more eggs right now. In another week or two, we'll have a new batch hatching out. But the eggs have been so critically important, especially like with the little ones. I can just boil up a whole pot of eggs and have boiled eggs in the refrigerator. They're just great snacks for the kids to grab. Add in a fried egg on top of a hamburger, or a fried egg on top of some sausage is just like so good. And obviously scrambled eggs in the coffee. I mean, we've just been going through so many eggs, probably like a couple dozen a day.
Probably.
Easily, at least a dozen. So anyway.
Y'all, go over to the Fearless Podcast. I just did a tremendous interview. I think you're going to love it. I enjoyed it. It was great. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Oh, come on.
You're going to have to go subscribe.
Come on. Who was it?
To get episode 15.
It was somebody famous.
Somebody more famous than me.
An international man of mystery.
There you go.
So
you're going to have to go check it out.
He's not from the U.S., y'all. There's your clue.
There's your clue.
If you're intrigued, go check it out.
All right.
I'm going to finish my coffee.
Yummy. I'm going to finish my brisket.
All right, y'all. It's lunchtime, which is kind of my first official meal of the day. It's actually 2 o'clock. I'm supposed to eat at 1 o'clock is my window. I try to do about a 16-hour fast, like a natural kind of fast. I did not do that in the beginning. Like I said, we just ate when we were hungry. We ate until we were full, and we ate whenever we wanted to, and I highly recommend doing that in the beginning. It's challenging enough to do a restricted diet, let alone restrict when you're eating. So don't do that. Don't torture yourself in the beginning. In the beginning, eat whenever you're hungry and eat until you're full. But as time goes on, what happens for a lot of people, not all people, some people still feel comfortable eating 3 times a day. Some people need to eat 3 times a day plus in between, because they're just so active, and maybe they're younger, maybe they're men that are doing very physical tasks during the day. So there's all different people and all different body sizes and needs, nutritional needs. But for me, I don't find that I need all of that food all the time anymore. So what my body did just kind of naturally is went into like a natural fasting type time. And I did pick this recommendation from Dr. Berry as well. If you it's good for a lot of people, not all people, but a lot of people, to do a natural fast. So he recommended, stopping eating at a certain time in the evening, and then going to sleep at night, and then in the morning, skipping that first breakfast meal, and just, letting your eating window begin maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that. So you can get in a full 16-hour natural, very gentle way of fasting. So I do that, with the exception of, I took the advice of the 5-Minute Body Girl. If you haven't not checked her out, you should totally go check her out. Rena at the 5-Minute Body. What a great channel, especially for everybody. But if you're a lady, she is a woman, and she has been doing the carnivore diet for years now, and she just comes to it with a lot of experience, and she's always tweaking it, changing it, challenging herself. She has wonderful interviews on her channel with lots of different people, and that's always helpful too, because this diet's going to change from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. It's going to change. That's the beauty of it, is that you can change, you can adapt with it, and that's how it becomes a lifestyle choice. So saying all that, it's 2 o'clock. I am getting hungry. I have my Relight here. I have today watermelon lime flavor, and I love the watermelon lime. I love the mango. They're like my top 2 favorites. But I have some kids that love the berry mix and the strawberry lemonade. But the strawberry lemonade's been kind of pricey lately, so I haven't gotten that. So I have some of our breakfast sausage here. I put some butter in the pan, and I'm just going to heat up a good amount of our breakfast sausage. And I took a break from breakfast sausage. I started carnivore doing breakfast sausage with fried eggs every morning with my coffee, and then I just kind of overdid it on the breakfast sausage, and I just couldn't eat it anymore. So I took maybe a month or so off of sausage, breakfast sausage. I love our beef sausage. That's fabulous. I prefer our beef sausage over bacon any day of the week. So we have a lot of beef sausage being made up at our butcher shop right now. So we love buying cows local, from local farmers here that hold to the same practices and standards that we prefer, and then we take them to our local butcher shop and have them processed, and it's just a great all-around experience. I know everybody can't do that. You do what you can do where you're at, and you make it work for you. That's why we were excited to share with y'all that brisket deal the other day. That is a fabulous deal. You can buy briskets for generally about $3 a pound in Texas anyway, and then you can get, you know, a good 20 pounds of meat at $3 a pound. It's fatty, it's good. You can make them into roasts. You can smoke them like we did with a brisket. And how awesome is that? My sausage pops is the only thing. So I'm just going to heat up this sausage real quick, and then I have some scrambled eggs over here from this morning. So I'm just going to throw these back in and reheat these up because I have them. Normally I would do a fried egg, but I'm going to use what we got here. And just kind of reheat this up, and then I'm going to enjoy my lunch. I'm going to top it with some Redmond sauce and sit back and enjoy my lunch. And we are actually getting ready to go visit for a couple days this weekend with some friends, and it's so wonderful compared to a plant-based diet where you just had to plan out so many things and you had to eat like really strange, weird things, especially when you were traveling. You know, at the grocery store, there's just not a lot of options. You had to be really creative in different things with plant-based foods. But with the carnivore diet, going away is like no problem at all, because we can stop anywhere. We can pick up burgers, we can pick up barbecue. It's just, we can stop at the grocery store and get bacon and eggs or sausage and eggs and cook that up. We could cook it over a little campfire if we wanted to, and we are going to be totally good. Like, I love the simplicity that comes with this diet, and this lifestyle is just so awesome. And if you wanted to treat yourself while you're away visiting, you could always pick up a bag of frozen blueberries. My girlfriend loves to take heavy cream and put heavy cream over her frozen blueberries. I haven't done that, but I just love frozen blueberries, and they taste so sweet now because we've been eating like this for a while, and it's crazy how sweet things taste. My husband actually had to check the bag of blueberries last time. He said, "Are these sweetened?" And I said, "I don't think so." And he said, "They taste like they have sugar on them," but they didn't. They were just regular old blueberries, frozen, but they tasted that sweet that they tasted like they had sugar. And to me, I know this is very strange. Y'all tell me, all you carnivores out there, if anybody has experienced this, that this has happened a few times. I've had a little bit of frozen blueberries, like in a bowl at night or whatever, and it tastes almost like chocolate. Isn't that weird? That's so weird. But I don't know if it's just the sweetness of it, but I'm like, these literally taste like chocolate to me. So strange. Taste buds are a very weird thing. Let me plate this up and I'll show it to y'all. Come on. It's so good.
Yummer.
It's so good. Okay, y'all, so like I promised you in the last video, I wanted to just go down and share with y'all some of my benefits from carnivore that I have experienced. And there are a lot, and I'm probably not going to hit everything in this list, but I'm going to try to share just some of them that I've experienced in the last 100+ days or so. So first thing off is 30 pounds of weight loss, no more acne on my face and back, overall healthier skin, much more energy all day, better, deeper sleep, not waking up multiple times throughout the night anymore, balanced hormones, which impacts my monthly cycles are back to normal, being totally normal, totally regular again, which was a struggle for years now. My mood is much more stable, much more balanced. I'm just steady. I'm able to handle different things as they come at me through the day. No more unexplainable anxiety over social situations, whether it be doctor's appointments or going into town, going shopping, just all of the different visitors, just any type of social situations. Energy to exercise, to go for a walk, just to spend time outside. Also, just as a default, my vitamin D levels are improved because I'm spending more time outside and because I'm eating so much meat. Also, just totally improved libido, because when you're sleeping good, you're eating good, you're having good nutrition, your hormones are balanced out, you just naturally are a healthier person, so your libido goes up. So that has really, that helps with everything, right? That helps with your relationships, it helps with stress management, just so many different things. And finally, I'm just going to talk about peacefulness when it comes to prepping and my pantry and just all of that type of thing. Just by being carnivore, it has massively simplified my prepping and what my pantry looks like. And also it has simplified and brought peace to our meal planning and just providing meals for my family. It's just so simple now. And then the last thing, I think I said that was the last thing. This is the last thing, is that my body composition overall is just totally changing. It's continuing to change. I had 6 children. My stomach muscles are all coming back, and it's just like all changing right before my eyes. Like the shape of my legs, the shape of my calves, the shape of my arms, the shape of my stomach, and those muscles all coming back again. From the back of me, just the shape of my hips, and everything is just, it's just reverting. It's just aging backwards before my very eyes. And it's just fascinating to see, because I'm not doing a whole lot of exercise other than walking, and I got to get out there and walk today because it's been a few days since I went on a good walk. But that's it, y'all. Also doing little sprints. I just started that, doing little sprints too, 30-second sprints. So I just wanted to share that they are some of my benefits that I have experienced in the last 100 days plus now. And I just feel wonderful. I feel really good. And nobody can argue with that. Nobody can argue with you saying, I feel good. This makes me feel good. You know, if they say, well, we want to go out to eat and we want to have this, or what about the holidays and we're going to give you these pies or desserts or fancy things, and you just say, you know what, I used to really enjoy that, but I found out that it doesn't make me feel good, and now I feel good. So nobody can argue with that when you say that. So I just wanted to share that with y'all too. And you got to find out what makes you feel good. And there are going to be days, there's going to be struggles, there's going to be bumps in the road, there's going to be challenges. You're going to start to doubt. You're going to hit a bump and you're going to be like, oh wow, I'm scared. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Maybe this is too extreme. You know, you're going to hit those days and those bumps and those things. But it's all just an adjustment. It's a natural adjustment into a new lifestyle, and it's going to take time to figure it out, right? So give yourself grace, give yourself time to figure it out and experience those bumps in the road and make those adjustments as they come at you. So love y'all so much, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. We will be popping back on here again and sharing more, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day with your people and your family, and we will see you back here soon. Bye, y'all.